Well, hello everyone and good morning. Sunday morning report here with Country Cuz, and I'm gonna be doing a lap steel lesson, and I'm gonna probably zoom y'all in just a minute, but I zoomed you out for a reason. I've tuned my guitar back up, my favorite, open E tuning, so that way I'm familiar with all the notes, the half notes, the quarter notes on this guitar. So we got everything going. I hope y'all enjoyed my cornbread cooking video that I put up there. I know a lot of y'all don't come to this channel for cooking, and just something I enjoy, and you don't have to watch it if you don't like cooking. And but I enjoy cooking in those old cast iron skillets. Now I might start putting my cooking and all. I've got another channel called, I think, Food Garden. I ain't looked at it so long I about forgot it, but I put a link down there to it, and it's all about my gardening, farming and stuff like that. And I hadn't really posted but one video on there yet, but you know, I'm gonna start putting more videos on there, I guess. But anyway, I seen I hope everybody's doing well, but I seen the funniest thing on the news this week. Y'all might have seen the same thing. California has passed a law, I think, or voted that they're going to do away with gasoline and, I guess, diesel fuel and all that in a few years. I forgot when it was, like maybe 2035, I believe, something like that. But anyway, they're going to completely quit selling fuel. So I've got some friends that live out there on a ranch, and they're really excited about it because they think the government out there is bringing back the old horse and buggy, and they getting their old wagons out, because you know the people in California are still going to need supplies, and being they ain't going to let no semi-trucks go into that state no more. They gonna go over there to the border area around whatever states is next to them, and go over into Oklahoma and Colorado and Texas. They gonna have to take their mule and wagon, load them up with supplies, and it's gonna be like the good old days with a wagon train out there, and people are going to be riding horses right down Hollywood Boulevard, because they won't be riding around unless they got one of them new electric vehicles, and the electric grid out there couldn't handle everybody charging up one. So the only people that's going to get to have an electric vehicle out there is the really rich and elite, and the rest of the people are going to have to ride horses and mules and buggies. But you know, that ain't too much of a bad thing. And if they defunding the police, so it looks like maybe going back to the old West days where everybody deals with their problems all by themselves, which that ain't no bad thing either. You know, have gun will travel. Anyway, what we gonna be doing today is, and I don't care what they do in California myself, but you know, I hope them the best out there. And I've got friends of mine here that they would love Georgia to quit selling gas, because they love their horse and buggies and go out on these here weekend rides with horse and buggy and cook out and all this fun, I'm telling you. And a lot of people around here got horses. I had one. I had to sell mine, but some people that live around me, and there's a big wooded forest back of me, pine trees, and they cut all the trees down, and they just let some of their trees fall on my fence and broke my fence. And you know, I confronted them about it, and they ain't nothing I can do about it, because the landowner don't want to take responsibility for fixing my fence. The people that cut the trees, they done moved out and gone on. I don't even know where they went or who they were. But anyway, they tore all my fence down, and they said it was my place to fix it back. Well, I had got rid of the cows, and I finally had to get rid of the horse to keep him from wandering off into the clear-cut wood. But the woods have grown back. That's a good thing, but the fence didn't grow back. It's still broke down in several places. What we gonna do today, we talking about, instead of playing this thing clean, we gonna be playing distortion, or not really distortion, but overdrive. And most people don't realize it. They think lap steel's just for country, like. And I'll admit, it's a beautiful thing to play good country music. It would hardly be imagined to me a country song without a pedal steel or a lap steel in the mix somewhere, if nothing else, just to go. But I'm gonna turn around here, and that's the reason I've got y'all zoomed in where you can see what we're doing. Right here is a pedal, and I've got two of them. I got a Super Overdrive Boss, but my favorite for the lap steel is this one called a Overdrive Tone Driver by Boss. And I'm gonna cut it on while I'm ringing out some notes there. So, I'm going to zoom y'all in. Y'all want to catch up with the notes on some of that. We can do some Southern Rock style. Or some heavy metal. with that. So, y'all stand by for the zoom in. We'll keep the overdrive pedal on and alive. So, come on in. Well, hello, and welcome back to the zoom in, people. All right, what we got now is, we got the overdrive pedal still on. So, for a good old Southern rock style, we're going to be using a G. That's at the 3rd fret, then we're going to a D at the 10th fret. And I'm working these 3 strings right here. Then we're going to slide up to the F, but we're going to pause at the 12th, but the F is on the 13th fret, so it sounds like this. And then we go back down to a C, which is at the 8th fret, and it sounds like this. And then we go back to the 10th fret, which is your D. We go back to the G. This time we're going to go. And we're going to play across these 3 bottom strings. And then we're going to go to a B flat, which is on the 6th fret. And then go back to your C at your 8th fret. If you notice, I'm muting and lifting up with my bar. That's a technique. So another technique is going back and forth like. Just a slight little. Use the E flat then, which is the 11th. Then I went back to the D at the 10th. Another little tune that's popular would be G, B flat, C, and then go to a C sharp or a D flat at the 9th fret. you pull up on 2 strings. With my right hand here. Muting them top 3 strings and let that second string, which is your B, ring out. Bit of what I call overdrive rock and roll style fun. I'm gonna cut the pedal off and let you hear it. Actually don't sound bad like that either, does it? There's another pedal I got down here that got some really weird stuff going on in it. It's called a Boss synthesizer. Set up on an organ sound. y'all out there wondering, well, how would that sound with the overdrive on, right? Okay, now we have it. Well, it don't really sound that great to me. I just keep with the either the overdrive or the organ sound. Lot of fine sounds, ain't and all you gotta do to do them slants and that is put your bar on the 5th fret and then the back of the bar on the 4th. And I skip stringing. That's a G up at the 15th fret, in case you wondered. Same. And the main thing I'm doing there is not only moving around, I'm putting these 2 fingers down first.
Get up.